Hi, my name is Divya, and in this class, we will be discussing a couple of basic topics in Java. The first one is variables and methods in Java. So, what is a variable? To define a variable is a storage unit in a Java program. So, that means it is a container which can hold a value while a Java program is executed. So, how do we declare this variable? The syntax of how you declare a variable is type of the value that a variable stores. Identifier is the name of the variable, and value is the value which is assigned to the variable. So let's for example, I have a number 45, which is an integer. And now how do I declare a variable here? Val1 is equal to 45. Okay, int is the type, val1 is the identifier, and 45 is the value that is assigned to the variable val1, right? So I can also, if there are two variables of type integer, how do I declare it? It is like this: int val1 comma val2. So val1 and val2 are the two identifiers or the names of the variables of type integer, and the assigning a value to a variable is optional. So you can either initialize a variable during the declaration, or you can define in your codes. And the next one is a method. A method defines a code that performs a particular task and returns a value optionally. So what is a method? A method defines a code that performs a particular task and returns a value optionally. That means a code, when you understand, it's like a function which has set of instructions. Whenever it is invoked, it performs those. It can return a value or can might not return a value. So this is how. So how do you declare a method? This is how its syntax looks like. Type defines the data type of the value that is being returned by this method. Name is the name of the method, and the parameter list here represents the arguments that the method contains, and it can also contain zero arguments. And if this method does not return any value, then the type of the method is void. So this is about methods. Coming to the data types that we use in Java. So what are those types? So data types are majorly categorized in two types. They are categorized into two types. They are primitive and non-primitive data types. So primitive data types are further classified as numeric and non-numeric. You can further subdivide it into a byte, short, int, and long. Floating point has two data types, that is can be defined with two data types, that is double and float. And non-numeric is defined with a character and a boolean value. And coming to the non-primitive data types, strings, arrays, and user-defined classes falls under the category of the non-primitive data type. Special features, we will be discussing this in our further classes. And this is about the data types that we use in the Java programming. And every data type or the value of certain type will have a default value, and it also occupies certain size. So a boolean value will have a default value of false and 1 bit, or and here look at here, it's the character which occupies 2 bytes, and data type byte will have a default value 0, and it occupies or it is having a default size of 1 byte, short 2 bytes, integer 4 bytes, long 8 bytes, float 4 bytes, and double 8 bytes. This is about the size and default values of the primitive data types. And operators and keywords that we use in Java programming. So basically, operators are nothing but they are used to used to perform certain computations or calculations. Or for example, the first one is Unary operators, increment, decrement, a positive sign and a negative sign. These are the unary operators. The next comes the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are the mathematical operators which we are very familiar with. They are addition, subtraction, sign, product, division, and modulus. And shift operator, the left shift and right shift operators. Coming to the relational operator, they are used to find the relationship between two operands. For example, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And there is also one special operator here, that is instance of operator, and we also will be discussing this in our ensuing classes. And equality operator is equal and not equal, whereas bitwise operators it is and, which is represented with ampersand, and bitwise are which is represented with a cap symbol. And logical operators, logical and is represented with double and, double ampersand, and logical are with logical are double pipe. And there is also a special operator, that is ternary operator, which is often used statements, that is question mark and colon will represent a ternary operator. And assignment operator which is represented with equal to, plus equal, minus equal, star equal, division equal, mod equal, etc. Then this is about different operators that we use in the Java programming. Coming to the keywords. Keywords are the special words which are having a predefined definition, and these because these are special words which are also known as reserved words, these words cannot be used to declare a variable or a class name or method name or object name. For example, the examples of these keywords are like import, for, do, while, if, else, int, float, double, new, null, interface, abstract. There is a long list of keywords that are having a predefined or built-in definition. This session is helpful to you all.